Hello and welcome to the first instalment of a series I'm calling The Big 'Un. Basically it's where I do a game review. Today obviously we're playing Farming World, and I'll talk you through what exactly I'm looking for within the review. So what we'll do, we'll start a new game and we'll go through a bit, we'll go through the tutorial. Why not? I think it'd be a perfect way to do a review. Okay, welcome to Farming World. Your goal is to create a thriving agricultural company. To succeed, you will need to grow an assortment of plants, obviously, look after animals, definitely, and pay close attention to weather reports. You'll be able to buy and rent plots of land to expand your farm while purchasing buildings and vehicles to help with production and general farm work. Good luck! Let's get familiar with the game interface. Oh, I zoomed out then, sorry. On the left is the game menu, tick. Okay, at the top, okay, you have the panels in the upper centre of the screen will give you the information on the current money, stars, storage space, and will tell you the time, which I think the time now, actually in my time, is about 8 o'clock at night. In the upper right corner you'll find the day and night disc. You can pause and fast forward time using these buttons. On the left side there are 3 buttons which you can use to bring up information about your land. You can hover your mouse over the buttons to receive information on what each button will do. You'll find a log window at the bottom of the screen. Here you'll receive warnings and advice about your farm. If you click on any of the messages in the log window, the screen will move to the incident. Game controls. The left mouse button will let you select and deselect objects, click buttons, etc. Could have spelled that a bit better. Click buttons, etc. The right mouse button, when held down, will move the camera. The mouse wheel zooms in and out. Oh, there we go. When the game starts, you'll begin in a small village, basic tarmac road. Please click rent to buy land. Yep. Okay, right. So we need to buy some land. Right, we have 250,000 available. I won't read all that, I'll let you do that if you decide to purchase the game. So right, the minimum plot of land size is 3 by 3. So basically what you do, you find a patch of land, and where can we put it? Where's best? We'll put it along this road here. So if you rent, buy, no, what's happening here? Have I done something wrong? I've done something wrong. Why is this not working? Ah, there we go. You've got to click and then drag your mouse over the area of land you want. Okay, so I've got that there. So we'll go with a bit bigger. I tell you, we'll keep it there. We'll keep it nice and simple. So we'll buy that. 5,282 euros. Yes, I want to buy the land. Congratulations, you now bought the first plot of land. Okay, then what we can do is we can go in and we can buy vehicles. Okay, you can find some useful information about your land, which will let you know soil quality, current water level, expected yield, whether you have used organic or synthetic product to care for the land. To be honest, when it comes to organic, I'm not really fussed. I just think it's a fancy way of people trying to charge you more. On the right side, there is the red button you can use to terminate the rental contract or sell your land. With your plot of land selected, you'll see some control options. The first small button allows you to plough your field. Please left click the plough icon. So we can plough. But we need to buy a plough. Okay, right. Obviously, we can only buy a basic plough because we can't upgrade yet. So if we buy or rent 10,000, yeah, for that we'll buy a basic plough. Why not? Okay. Once rented, the tractor will begin to work on your land. If you want to speed up the plough process, you can adjust the game speed. Please wait until the vehicle has completed its work. So as you can see, the animations, they're basic, but at least there's animations in it. It's not like it will go through, you know, just obviously it's go through each individual block there with a vehicle. So it's not like it will just, you know, magically poof one block at a time without seeing a vehicle. So there's been a lot of attention to detail in that regard. And there's a whole treasure trove, you know, that you can explore yourself. We're coming up to night time now. If you look at the clock in the top right corner, or near our top right corner. Yeah, this game it's got a hell of a lot of potential. I've got to tell you, because obviously Excalibur Publishing, they gave me the Steam key for it. So I tried it out while it was sort of still in beta, just before it was released, and I liked it. It kind of reminds me of like a 3D version of the original SimCity. If anyone's ever played that, if you're old enough and watching this. Yeah, obviously the original SimCity, it was a bit bland, you know. It was basically a flat sort of world that you were in. But it adds a 3D element to that, and its sole subject is farming. And if I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of progress that they can make with this as well. Right, where are we? Okay. Let's use some fertilizer. There's a fertilizer. Use fertilizer in land. Right. The Farmer Center window has opened again. Remember to select organic or synthetic fertilizer. I'll tell you what, just for the sole purposes of this, we'll use organic. Why not? Choose an unlocked vehicle. So we will need, again, we'll buy it. Got the money. Right, yeah, so basically the original SimCity was a bit bland, but with the 3D element added to this, to be solely about farming, the whole way they can expand it, whether it be with updates or, you know, maybe buying add-ons for say 99p for the game. I think it's an option they should look at, because it could improve your gameplay. You know, if you're looking to do a series, if you've purchased this already, because it's been out about a week now, just over. It's good fun. It can be time consuming, because obviously, you know, you've got to wait for things like this. You can't exactly go and plant seeds straight away on a certain fertilised area of land, which is a bit of a shame. But there is a hell of a lot of potential for this game. I could see them selling well into the tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of copies of this. So, if not, yeah, I wouldn't. I have to say, even though they've been gracious enough to give me this opportunity, I wouldn't really go ahead and do a review for the game. As soon as the world loaded up, I liked it instantly. You know, never mind, you know, watching all the little tractors going about. It's ideal. It really is ideal. And then we'll go on to the price after we do the next stage of this. Just waiting for it to finish now. One thing I would like to see, where the area is around here, you can see the mouse, basically the area of the plot. I would like to see that maybe sort of just fade out slightly when you can, you know, when you're fertilising, planting seeds or harvesting crops, because it can get a little bit annoying if you're not, yeah, if you just see a tractor disappear in the rear bit, you know, it can be a bit annoying. Right, so let's select what we want to plant. Okay, well, obviously the options are going to be limited tutorial. Obviously you've got all sorts. You've got droops, poms, citrus, nuts, cereals. That's your wheat, your barley, your rye. I thought we'll go through them. Why not? Okay, so you've got apricot, cherry, and plum. Poms, you've got obviously apple and pear. Citrus, lemon and orange. Nuts, you've got almond, chestnut, walnut, any nut you could probably think of really, if I'm going to be honest with you. Other than peanut. Then again, I'm not quite entirely sure how peanuts are made. Right, so you've got your maize, oats, rye, rice, sunflower, wheat. I suppose barley's not there unless I've got that wrong. Oh, there we go. So you've got, so peanuts are I can never pronounce that. I'm not going to start to pronounce that, but yeah, if you can see it on your screen, you pronounce it now. Peanut, pea, runner bean. You got your berries, well, they're obvious. Vegetables, we all know what veg are, you know, they're good for you, so on and so forth. You've got your seeds, carrot, potato, sweet potato, radish. You've got your coffee tree, tea tree. What we'll do, just for simplicity, we'll plant some cabbages, why the hell not? Okay, and we shall use a basic planter. Again, we'll buy it. I don't have enough garage slots, so what we have to do then is, okay, so we've got 2 slots. Where are we? It's somewhere here that you get to expand your garage slots, vehicles, buildings. Can we actually expand them all? Garage, there we go. Right, so what we'll do, we shall buy. Can we buy that? Why can't we buy it? Or am I in the wrong thing? Right, hold on. This is another thing. There's not really. That's the farmer centre. I went by land. We'll be on the market. No. So this way it can get a bit confusing. Let's have to buy the land. Try buy the land, see what that does. So we'll try this area here. What we do, we want to. Can we actually build on that land? Oh, unless maybe it's because we need a road. So let's try that. Let's try build a road. That's the problem there. I know. Right. Yes, build that road there. Right, now are we able to buy a garage? Or not? Very intriguing. Well, I'll have to keep you updated on that because I'm not entirely too sure. Because the click on it doesn't really work too well. Right, but in the meantime, to continue on, what we'll do, because it's only a tutorial, we shall go and try and sell one of the vehicles that we have. So, cabbages? Yes. Buy that. Right, so this garage is full. So what vehicles do we own at the minute? So it's where the game gets a little bit complex as well. What's that? Cell building? No, I don't want cell building. Right. Yeah. Right, there we go. So, right, well, got a basic fertilizer, so I'll sell that for now. Again, it's only a tutorial. And then we can finally plant some seeds. Cabbage, there we go, yes. Right, basic planter. And away it goes. Right, now, the price. I do believe the price is quite reasonable. Coming up to daytime now. Look at the clock. The game's only $9.99, which I was pretty shocked at. Some games like this, they tend to charge an absolute arm and a leg. So much so they even give you a nosebleed, you know. But I think it's really reasonable because, again, it has a lot of potential. And if they were to push a little further forward, Excalibur Publishing that is, I think we could probably see a good few updates. I wouldn't go double figures. I'd maybe see 6 or 7 updates. Maybe adding new stuff. So far I haven't found a single bug in the game, but I would like to see an update where the whole user interface is, you've got your farmer's market, or your farm centre, sorry, obviously rent by land, that's easy enough. The market, I would like to see maybe a little bit more simplicity. If you click on that, say you want to buy a vehicle, or organic pesticide, I'd like to see a way where you can just purchase it willy-nilly and have it in a storage yard or something like that, so you can stockpile the stuff. But if that's the only sort of one downside to the game, then that's it. Other than that, doing other things, it's relatively easy. There you go, the cabbage is planted, and you even get a little animation of the vehicle going all the way back to the garage. That was rather random, but yeah. So and there you go. Obviously, then you get your harvester, you harvest the crops, which is pretty basic. Then you plough your land again. So contracts. Basically, you'll get offered contracts to plant certain items. I wouldn't say crops because it could be anything. Certain items, and obviously it gives you a certain time length in which to do them, which is pretty good. So you can be up against the clock in some regards. Obviously, contracts are a lot easier than others. Some can be quite difficult, some can be time consuming, etc, etc. Now the bank, you can actually loan money off the bank. The highest amount you can get is 200,000 over, now is that a month? That's a month, no, it's a year. Is it a year? Yeah, a year. And the highest amount you can go for would be over 5 years. Obviously, like any bank, you get a loan. The quicker you pay it off, the higher they'll charge you. And the higher the instalments would be to pay it back. Obviously, the longer is the less, as you can see there. That's now 5483 a month for an instalment. Whereas for 1 month for 200, it'd be 3,000. So, because you've got obviously the interest and all that lark that the banks charge. Obviously, you've got the tutorial window here. Can be quite daunting. In the upper right corner, you'll find Elroy, who will give you advice for just a little bit of money. Okay, so where's Elroy? Did it say top right? Where's it top right? Did I read that right? In the upper right corner. I'm not seeing anything in the upper right corner. Unless I am losing the plot here. Let's look at the weather forecast then. Right. So there you go. Obviously now you've got Sarah, the weather reporter. Go through and it will tell you the ideal you know, the ideal weather, so you know what crops to plant, etc., etc. Obviously you have your rain, your minimum temperature, the average temperature, and the highest temperature, obviously, or maximum in this case, sorry. You have your hours of sunshine, the accuracy of the forecast, which can be crucial. I've got to add that in, because obviously I've only been playing it a little bit, but the accuracy can be quite crucial. And then you have the expected weather. So obviously today's going to be clear, rainy tomorrow, clear, clear, cloudy, clear, and rainy. See, I'm assuming they're +1, no, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. I might well be wrong, because obviously I haven't really looked at the weather dynamics thoroughly enough to let you guys know. So, right, what else is there really to go through? You have your statistics. Obviously we're not really going to have a lot. If it was to record anything, it would probably be, where are we? Land financial growth, because obviously we've bought some land, and you know, production cost, vehicles, and that should be about it, because that's obviously all we've bought so far. As you can see, the land and water level is 75%. There is 5 days left, and expected yield after harvest, modified with the percentage of maturity. The crop quality will be 100% excellent, which is ideal because you don't want a rubbish cabbage, do you? So, well, that's about it for the review. It's a good game to get to the end point. Quality of the game, it's pretty good. It's a basic game, so obviously the quality is not going to be high 3D graphics or, you know, full HD, you know, come at you sort of thing. So quality is good. Will there be updates? I'm pretty sure there'll be quite a few updates for this. I genuinely will, because I can see them adding a fair few things. And hopefully one of the updates may be making the user interface a little more easier. Yeah, I'd like to see, because I haven't seen it yet, but maybe a help section as well. So obviously I haven't explored all the features in this review because there are far too many to go through. There really are. And I keep you here all day, and you don't really sat there all day listening to me rambling on and on and on and on. Now price, £9.99, absolute brilliant price. It's a bargain. It's better than paying £20 odd. Yeah, and that's about it really. There's one final thing for us to rate the game. See, and here's what I've been deliberating about it all day. Rating it out of 10. Oh, what I'll have to do, I'll have to split it. I'll have to give it a 7 out of 10, because it doesn't want anything less. If they bring out updates for it, then it'll be a straight 9 out of 10 easily. Because normally simulation games are not all my cup of tea. But this, I will be making a series of this. So once I get the hang of it, so it'll be a few weeks, but I will be making a series of this to upload. So yeah, 7 without, and I'll give it a 9 with, definitely. It's definitely worth buying, worth investing in. And the ideal thing is it's user friendly. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female. You know, certain games, Call of Duty, mostly male based. You get a few females playing it, yes. The Sims, more female based if you ask me. So there you have it. That is the big un, the review for Farming World. So I have been Silver Fox, and thank you all for watching. Bye!